Hey, everybody. Hold on, my cords are all tangled up. Yeah, I want to see Coyote versus Acme. I'm gonna go with my mom to see it. There we go. Oh, hold on, now the gamepad's tangled up in something. Okay. Wait, why am I a mod? I I made you a mod yesterday and mentioned it. How didn't you notice? I was like, hey, you're a mod for Adam, aren't you? I thought it was weird that you didn't acknowledge that I modded you. Yeah, I didn't do any grinding in Mementos, actually. Well, whatever. Let's,
Do you need something?
advance the strength social link. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, well, you're a mod on Adam's channel. I
Let's
should
do it.
probably mirror that over here.
Justine, you handle this. You wish fusion. Can you gather them up?
Okay, he's an advanced
Looks
fusion
pretty
one.
tough.
Great. I don't see Summer Recarm on any of these. I can finally ban a cat. You will be unmodded the instant you do that.
Some modification. Are you finished? What?
Hold on.
I should write something.
Read here. Is this what you want?
Somebody's gonna have Summer Recarm somewhere. Oh yeah. Yeah, I never finished MGS4. Paridi learns it, but not until level 41. Hold on, let me take a look at other sources of Summer Recarm. Fusion Alarm Norn. Okay. How do I... Grim, Makala, and Dakini. I don't think I have either of those. Yeah, I know about the Transformers thing. They say deaths come in threes, and unfortunately, it was the wrong octogenarian again. Ugh.
You'll withdraw this persona?
Necklace.
You'll withdraw this and accept. You lack patience. You wish fusion.
It's gonna be Scotty,
Looks
which
pretty
I don't
tough.
really
Great
want.
things are possible. Do you wish a fusion greater than...
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive... I see.
Although, if you're gonna, like, celebrate the life of, Optimus Prime's VA, can you pick something other than Transformers 4? Please? You don't have to show the Michael Bay ones. Oh, there's one of the things I needed.
Looks pretty tough.
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Select the skills you'd like
Who
to
was the other
inherit.
lady?
It will receive some new... I see.
Oh. Oh, it sounded like that's what was going on.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Alright, I still need to make Dakini, Lamia, and Queen's Necklace. J.P. Morgan. That's an interesting name. I do immediately think of the bank. Let's see, who is this? Okay, she was 94, so at least she was, like, really old. Who is this? Game show panelist. Honeymoon Game, Gong Show. Yeah, I can't say I really know this person. Home Alone 2? Wait, she was in Home Alone 2? God damn it. The wrong Home Alone 2 actor died. Was she the old lady who kind of looks like Piers Morgan? Yeah, that is her. It's kind of weird. Oh dear. Alright, Lamia and Queen's Necklace are what I need.
Finished. These are the paths you have walked. A fee is required, and accept this persona. You'll withdraw this. This is your power. Now choose. Looks pretty.
Great things are possible.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
I mean, having a name that's like coincidentally the same as a business isn't
Its
like
power
a
now
big
for a
deal.
rebirth.
I see. A strong persona.
Great things are possible. Do you wish a...
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Whatever. You guys caught me. My dead name is Wells, and my last name is Fargo.
It will receive... I see.
Well, well, well.
Some done already.
Normal recon,
What?
I see.
It is time, inmate.
Oh, I can trigger a fusion alarm.
I'll
pretty
just add
easily.
this.
Oh, also, Gamescom Day 2 happened. I will be reacting to that soon. Because y'all know I love Gamescom cringe. What I'm excited for is Day 3, though. I'm hopeful that Day 3 will be as cringe as it was last year, if not more so. Because it was Day 3 in particular that was really bad. I don't even remember anything that happened on Day 2 last year.
When you go shopping for the job, do you end up buying unrelated stuff too?
You never know what might come in handy. It's good to have variety.
If you go shopping for, like, our job, like, why is it that I'm the one that has to, like, buy everything? Like, what are you doing on? How come I don't see these
The other
resources
day,
you're
I
talking
was
about?
asked to draw for something called a doujinshi.
Those are literary anthologies, right? There are shadows lurking around. Don't let your guards down. Let's
Come on. I need Where's the alarm? Let me, Oh, I already used Izanagi.
Is this the sound of wind?
There we go. Right, I'm gonna go lower.
Do you need something?
I should write something.
Pursue rehabilitation
You
with
wish
all
to-
your
are you
body
certain?
and soul.
You wish to register it to the compendium?
Don't save over those.
Alarm time! And always strive for more. This card.
Is this assume your new form?
There we go.
What? Done all. What?
I should write something.
Save. Now.
Now, let us
There
observe.
is an alarm.
Prepare for the unexpected.
A group will be executed.
Oh, I can also get Black Frost now. Cool.
That's a pretty strong one.
You wish to fuse an ally beyond the...
Choose which skills to inherit.
Shut up, Dankster. I knew someone was gonna point that out. God fucking damn it.
This should be get... I see.
Dodge Fizz? Is that a joke?
Finished already?
What?
I should write something.
War! I love war! Alright.
Now, let
One
us
of my gifts
observe.
is an alarm fusion. This is its powered up form. You're stopping?
Just see.
Registration, yes?
Prepare. Choose wisely. Always strive.
This weapon.
This will be its... Perhaps this is a bit excessive.
So funny, funny. Haha. Evade a nuke? Come on, that one sucked.
Pursue rehabilitation
is
with
an
all
alarm
your
fusion.
body and soul.
This is
I want
This will be its...
something good.
Assume your new form.
That's better.
Do you need something?
Yeah, instant like.
Okay.
How
These are the paths you have. Is a fee is then accept. You left.
Done already? What?
There we go.
Let's do it.
Now we can continue the strength link.
Do you need something? Now, it would seem.
Thinking back on our encounters here, we have lost our composure in front of you quite a few times. So, me and Justine had a little talk. I don't know how to put this, but we don't know each other too well, even though we're so close. We also have come to realize that each of us complements the pulse of the other quite nicely.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a deep conversation like that with anyone before. Oh, and it made me remember something super important. I bet you want to hear what that was. Isn't that right, inmate? I think I'll pass.
Excuse me?
Come on, just say you want to hear it.
Listen up, inmate.
The thing that I remembered is something someone once told me. That the world was gonna roll me. You explain it, Justine. Essentially, the 22 Arcana represent a journey. The fool embarks on a pilgrimage through the numbers, overcoming death, and eventually obtaining the world. In short, this journey is the tale of one's path through life. So we realized something. If this wildcard thing, the potential of the fool, proves that you're a traveler, then becoming stronger will lead us all in the right direction. That may be the true meaning of rehabilitation, or perhaps it is something even beyond that. Regardless, one thing we can be sure of is that this list was written with the intent of being concluded. Understanding and having faith in that intent is the change this list has brought about in us. Not that somebody like you would be able to comprehend that, but for us, it was something really important to learn. Oh, and I think we might know who that voice in my head was, too. I can't tell you right now, though. Why not? First of all, we don't have any way to actually prove it. This music makes the monologue 10 times better. What monologue? It's two people talking, technically. Hold on, I need water. Or am I not switching voices properly? Oh. First of all, we don't have any way to actually prove it. Secondly, it is indeed true, everything we... Hold on. Ugh. Shit! Alright, there we go. Hold on. Ugh. Okay. Regardless, we have grown able to reflect on ourselves thanks to you. This may not be something I should be saying to you, but I have quite enjoyed our time spent together. You hear that, inmate? You better overcome this ruined stuff. Keep surviving all the way until we learn the truth. Together. We vow to do everything in our power to assist you, for the sake of your future and our own. Nice. Only one left.
All right.
So there you have it. Don't expect us to play nice just because we believe in you, though. We're gonna be as strict as ever.
Farewell.
Now then, it is time I assign you the final task before you receive your immensely powerful reward.
Now,
Alright, Seth with high
Listen
counter.
up, inmate.
Let me save my bugs
you'd like
for
to want to
later.
register it? Are you sure?
Done already? What?
I should write something.
Let's
Execute.
fusion. Do you select the skills you'd like to inherit?
I'm just getting rid of the
It will
ones I don't
receive.
need.
I see.
Will this select the skills you'd like to inherit?
It will receive. I see.
Can you gather them up?
I need Anubis and Horus. Shit. Isn't Horus, like... Oh no, don't I need something important for Horus? Shit. That might be like a fucking rank 10 sun thing or something. Or no, that's Azura. Okay, no, I can just fuse Horus, it's fine. Thunderbird and Queen's Necklace. Okay.
Finished, you breed here. A fee is with and accept this persona. You'll withdraw and accept this persona.
Time. Let's execute.
Fusion.
That's very funny, Johnny. Why is it making Suzaku? Excuse me? I'm level 34.
Will this select the skills you'd like to inherit?
It will receive. My.
Hey, Quijibo. Hope Vegas was fun. Oh, I can at least make Anubis.
Looks pretty tough. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power. I see.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun at the Pinball Museum.
Can you gather them up?
Alright, I still need to make Horus. Okay, I can do Barong and Lachesis. I think I'll do that instead.
You change your... Just these are the paths you have walked. You'll withdraw this. This is your such rudeness.
Let's now choose.
I see.
There it
A
is.
strong persona.
Great things are possible. Do you
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive my.
That's all of them.
Gather them. I see. A strong persona indeed.
Do any of you have high counter? No. I'll try to get it onto Isis or
You change
somebody.
your mind. These are the paths you have walked. This persona,
What do I have for
This
high
persona?
counter?
this persona.
Four
A key,
has
then
it.
accept this. You lack patience.
Let's now choose.
Okay, can I use Thor to create one of the Egyptian gods? Let's find out. Oh, I can just use Nigi Matama and put it on Horus.
Finished for now? Just these are the paths you have walked.
Alright, I didn't need to use it that first
You
time.
withdraw. This is
Oops.
your pop. Such rudeness. You with fusion.
Looks pretty tough.
Shit. Alright, let's
Are
go
you
back.
finished?
What?
Hey Panda, good to see you.
Let's now choose.
I'm out of room here.
We'll select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive my.
Will this select the skills you'd like to inherit?
It will receive, girls. Let us begin.
Will receive girls. Let us begin.
finished. Just read here.
Let's see. Right, I need a Niimatama.
If you withdraw, then accept this persona.
And 4.
A fee is required. This is your power.
Let's now choose.
Great things are possible.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive my.
Boris with high counter. I may have to use Anubis again, but that's fine.
Let us begin the search. Gather them.
Yeah, I do. That's fine. Hold on. Angel and Pixie. Those are some low-level personas for something that becomes Anubis. Nah, I gotta use better ingredients than that. Let's see. Whatever,
You
I
change
don't
it
care
with
enough.
read here. You lack patience.
You lack patience.
A fee is then accept this persona. You can hold no more personas.
Bitch.
Let's execute. Now choose.
Will this truly help? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power, then let us begin.
Nine hours, goddamn.
You change. These are the paths you have walked. A fee is required. This is your. You lack patience.
Let's now choose.
I'd select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power, then let us begin.
Gather them.
Looks pretty.
You wish for more power than.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power, girls, let us begin.
There we go.
Done already? What?
Let's do it.
Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry about that, guys.
Do you need something? Now. My.
That's it! That's the persona we asked for! You really made it?
The inmate with all those pitiful personas actually managed. this.
Well, fuck off, bro.
I guess I can compliment you this time. Well done. You have far exceeded our original expectations. This may not be a proper thing to say to an inmate, but you have done extraordinary work. You're a real handful, but I gotta give you
My
some
audio
credit.
interface fell.
As for the next task we will assign to you, there is
I can't hear
nothing.
shit.
You have fulfilled every duty available to you. As the ones who rule over power, our role is... rule over... power. Why did I...
Why can't I fucking hear anything?
A voice is echoing in my head. Justine? It is nothing. Just my head. These memories.
Oh.
The one who first wrote this list. It was me? Or was it us? Just... what are we? My apologies. Don't worry. This has happened to me too. Inmate! This is all your fault for not keeping your mouth shut!
Okay, bro.
Caroline, do not shift the blame onto him. Ugh. I hope you know you're a real handful, inmate. But fine. I'll grant you that privilege. We've really gone soft, huh? Perhaps you are too embarrassed to admit how much his concern pleased you. No! Anyway, we're gonna give you a great ability this time. You're gonna cry tears of joy when you get it. And, inmate, there's no doubt you're a problem child. But honestly, we're real impressed that you conquered all the trials we put forth. You hold a surprisingly great potential. So, fight. I'm sure you'll be able to accomplish anything you put your mind to. And you'd better put a stop to the ruin!
Hold on, I'm just gonna move my, controller to a different port. Yeah, like the Second Manus fight. Okay, this is a good setup.
Trickster, I believe in you. Prove to us that you can reach the truth. We will be waiting for you.
Yeah.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy vow hast awakened to the ultimate secret of strength, granting thee infinite power.
VIP treatment produces the amount of money needed for special treatment.
All right.
Sao Gongen.
Be careful not to lose focus.
You're still in rehabilitation till you can get out from behind the bars. Got that, inmate?
I should write something.
Are you sure?
We're done with strength, finally.
The inmate needs our guide.
Let's execute them! Can you gather them up?
path do you want?
Much cheaper
I
is
see.
it?
Great things are possible. Do you wish a fusion greater?
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Oh, this is pretty nice. Oh, I love the end. The end is like one of my favorite boss fights in literally anything.
It will reach, girls. Let us begin.
Wind Amp, one level away.
Done already? What?
Wind Amp and yeah, I do. What about Null Psi? I can nullify your weakness. Awesome. There we go. Although, hold on. Hmm. Aha. Hold on.
Just you want to read? Are you sure?
I need
Are
to
you
cause
finished?
another fusion alarm.
What?
Give me a bit.
No slacking off.
Actually, hold on. Oh, I like the Ganon fight in Waker. Although I prefer the Twilight Princess Ganon fight. Dark Beast Ganon in Breath of the Wild is pretty good, though.
What?
If it didn't spread on the internet, nobody would have believed this Phantom Thief stuff.
You're right. All this stealing people's...
I really liked, yeah, my favorite boss fights. Undertale, True Pacifist Route, that's like one of my favorites ever. The end from MGS3.
There are shadows lurking around. Don't let your guards down.
Let's see. Yeah,
When you
interrupting
go shopping for the
characters is
job, do you end up...
funny. Okay, show of hands here. Who hasn't beaten Undertale yet? Wait. Oh my fucking god. It's not even a long game.
Do you need something?
None of you have an excuse.
Let's do it.
Pursue rehabilitation with all
Alarm
your
time!
body
Always
and
strive
soul.
for more!
Is this the... Now, you shall be reborn.
I don't blame people who
What?
refuse to
Done
do
all right.
Geno. Although I do kind of hate the people who get angry at the people who do Geno.
Now, let us observe.
Take a look.
Let's see. Right, sun.
I will require this is your power. Finished already? What?
I'll also need to make a Spellmaster card,
Let's do it.
but I can't make that right now during the fusion alarm.
Now, let us
You're
observe.
one of my... This is an alarm fusion. I see.
You seek power beyond...
Choose which skills to inherit.
I cannot get both of you to work.
Alright, give me something good. What does Life Aid do? Oh, Diet Victory Cry. Ah, sure, why not?
What? Done all... What?
Let's do it.
Now, let us
Alarm time!
observe.
This is its pop...
Ah, so this... Assume your new form.
Alright. Give me a good one. Akak ordering DoorDash right now. First amp. Sick.
Let's do it.
Hold on. Am I allowed to summon the best curse character in the game? Or is she locked behind progression? Yeah, no, I gotta get to rank 10 Death Link. Ah, well.
Do you need something?
Now let's make a Spellmaster.
You'd like to read these are the paths you have walked. A fee is required and accept such rudeness.
Time for some
They will be
So this now be reborn.
done already. What?
Now that's a good persona.
You want to register it?
I wish I wasn't broke.
Are you sure?
Next video.
No, we're not. No.
Is this what you lack patience? You wish to perfusion.
I've just been out of money for a while and in a good amount of debt, unfortunately.
Will this truly help you? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Rank 10. Let's see how this goes.
It will receive my.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
I need to look at some of the other skill cards. Oh. I'll worry about this later.
Finish. Are you finished?
What? No slacking off.
I want to start Futaba's dungeon so
Let's
I
do
can
it.
get access to the gallows.
Oh.
Ah, you're back.
Get the fuck out.
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Alright, I gotta read this book ASAP.
Nice!
I should write something.
Alright, today seems like a good day to go to the palace.
Okay. Hey, we're all here.
Come on, let's go.
sooner I beat this palace, the better.
Oh,
Let's begin our beautiful work.
I'll just add this.
You have to secure a treasure route to be able to get the gallows, unfortunately. They just really want me to wait. MGS3 Ocelot is so zesty. It's kind of fucking hilarious.
Come back here. Let's talk for a moment.
Now you want to talk.
Welcome back. I had thought I would never see you again.
Yeah, I wonder why. I can't believe you tried to crush us with an effing boulder. You want us to steal your goddamn treasure or not?
Why don't we make a deal? You wish to proceed further,
I
yes?
don't know what positive venting
deal, you
means,
say?
but I think I
There
know
is
what
a
you
town
mean.
nearby. I would like you to take back that which the bandit there stole from me.
Maybe a bragging
oh yeah.
channel.
I think I remember seeing a town on the way here.
Like bragging about
If you
life
bring what was
updates.
stolen back to me, I will give you a reward. I'll even tell you how to proceed.
Can't you tell us any more details? Anything about this bandit or what was stolen?
You'll learn all the information you need to know once you arrive.
We'll need to head outside if we want to go to the town. We can go when you're ready, Joker.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Did you change your mind?
Oh,
Let's
wrong
get
way.
out there and explore.
Hey,
I will fast forward through like some of the unnecessary stuff.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to... Electricity is its weak point. This should be no problem for you. We're on the ground. Nice going, Skull. This'll end it.
And don't come back.
Okay.
A decisive victory.
Eve should be here.
Show me your true form.
All right, the first move is ours. The enemy is weak, but wind won't do much to it, so... Finish him!
That's all she wrote.
Okay.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh, I can just ram them. Alright. Oh, where the fuck did the thief go? I remember there he is. You have to like corner him, I remember.
Well,
There we go.
Woodman Persona!
The opponent is strong.
Persona!
Don't do anything reckless.
Let's go. There!
Missed? Come on, Joker! Persona!
Woodman Persona! Satan! Taisei!
Which is the enemy?
Come
He's been brainwashed. No, we're teammates.
You're mine.
Here we go.
We're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker. Finish him. Time for my persona. I'll finish you.
Oh my god, the proto.
This ought to help.
Thanks.
Thank you, Ryuji.
Persona!
M. Night has a YouTube channel now. It will never be David Lynch's YouTube channel.
All right.
We're cooking quinoa. What time is it?
I'll just add this.
Ooh, 9. I don't know if I can clear this palace and get to the treasure before Shark starts streaming. We'll have to see.
We're back. This is the thing you said they stole, right?
Well done. It is yours now.
Wait, what? Didn't you want us to get it back because it's important?
That is a map of the tomb, stolen by the bandit to aid in his ransacking of this place.
Why are you letting them just do whatever they want? This is your palace, isn't it?
All that matters is that the map is now yours. Just come further in and... Oh,
What in the?
Futaba-chan
God damn it! Shit! Is this?
Hey, it's that one Mario
Quicksand!
Party minigame.
Everyone, swim with all your might!
Quicksand, no! Won't somebody
you guys
please
still alive?
help me?
Ow. First a boulder, then this. Did we piss her off somehow?
I don't think it has anything to do with us angering her. I suspect the problem is that she can't control her instinct to push people away from her. Simple defense mechanism. Considering what she's been through, I don't blame her for mistrusting others.
Joker, let's save her. We've got to help Futaba-chan open the door to her heart.
I have no objections, but we should worry about ourselves first and foremost. Come on, let's look for a way back above ground. Otherwise, this place is going to end up our tomb, too.
I still can't believe that was in his class lecture. That's insane. I would have lost my fucking mind if I was in his shoes.
I can feel it.
I would be laughing uncontrollably, and the teacher would get mad.
Too
not bad. I ain't afraid.
He's shivering. He's so scared he might make a break for it. Persona!
Missing.
Joanna! Knockdown, Queen! You have them on the road! Okay, guys. They felt that one. Now I'm even more charming.
Hell yeah. Fucking finally.
Okay. Shadow defeated. That was easy, huh?
I don't remember what Yahtzee said about MGS3.
Let's
That
go.
one is no joke. Be careful.
Persona! That's not right.
Gunshot should hit it. Joker, boom time!
No more waiting!
Let's show them what we're made of.
The big boss
Showtime,
thing was
let's
incredibly
rock, Fist of the
stupid,
Phantom
and is
Star.
where a good chunk of the idiocy stuff. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Blast off! That was great! Thanks!
The enemy didn't stand a chance. Okay, guys. Clean up the fleet.
All right. And that was easy. Yeah. Show me your true form.
All right. The first
After you
move is
defeat
ours.
the boss, you're giving the title Big Boss. Okay?
It's time.
Plus skills will be nullified, so
And-
be careful.
Cut him off. Go down.
We're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker.
Let's go.
This'll end.
Okay. Easy win. They were nothing.
There's a strong-looking
Show me your true form.
All right.
Let's
the
go.
first move is ours.
So, from what I
Has no
understand,
weakness.
the big
Our
boss,
response is to make it confused.
like Naked Snake from MGS3, and the big boss, who, like, everything stems from, are the same
Let's go.
person.
Incredible, Joker. Okay, guys.
I don't know the full details, you'd have to ask Annie. She knows MGS4 better than I do.
Die already.
The enemy is electrified. Melee may work, but you might get shocked. Freeze! Time for some bloodshed! Finish him!
Naked Snake is Big Boss. He is not the same Big Boss.
My ray! Knockdown, Queen! You have them on the ground!
Game is tad loud, I'll turn it down.
Knockdown! That was incredible,
Shock
Joker!
transferred? Are you fucking kidding me?
Joker's electrified!
Out of the way.
No holding back!
I'll help you finish him off.
Let's go!
Make way for the fist.
Now, let's continue! Nice work, team!
All right. Level up.
Yes, he is. Again, ask Tammy, not me. I don't have the details. But she says it's not the same Big
Alright.
Boss.
Piece of cu-
I found a chest.
I'll reveal your true form.
Do you need something?
I'll just add this.
I don't understand MGS lore as
Pursue
well as she
rehabilitation.
does.
With
You
all
wish to
your body
register
and
it to the
soul.
compendium? Are you certain? You wish to register it to the Are you certain?
Prepare, choose wisely.
It is choose which skills to inherit.
You okay?
Choose which skills to inherit.
This should beget both of you to work.
This is its
This will be its. Perhaps this is a bit excessive.
I should write something.
Hey,
Let's go. Ravage them!
they're all knocked down!
Do it!
That was incredible, Joker! Okay, guys, let's do it! Squeak Skull's a mouse! He's
Oops.
helpless! Persona! How's this? I missed!
Come!
It's a
Go
giant
now.
coffin, Morgana. How the fuck did you miss?
Persona! Johanna! Alright, Queen! Testing not over yet!
There!
Oh, wrong one. Fuck.
Sona!
Missed? Come on, Joker!
Persona!
Persona! Feel my ray! Great! Nice move! I'll finish you! It's a clean hit!
Come! Ravage them!
They're all knocked down!
Let's
That
go.
was incredible!
Oh, I haven't checked on that highlight recently. How many views does it have? When I first released it, I thought that highlight was gonna do pretty poorly, actually.
Yes!
14K? Eh. I guess that's not too bad. It's really hard getting views on the highlights channel. I used to make much more views than I do now.
Took us by surprise. These three are weak, but be careful.
Come! You're mine.
Missed? Come on, Joker!
Persona! Bam! No good?
Persona! The advantage. Out of our way! You've got! Seems it can still fight! Persona! Zoro! That was pure skill! Quicker and fair! This'll end it! Game over!
Okay. Yeah, we beat.
You are...
Hey, that's a
Oh,
fair one.
Stone of Scone.
Enemies beneath us. It should
I'm
be
just gonna
easy
look
if
up
we
what
stay
Stone of
focused.
Scone is weak to. I'm not wasting my time. Fire, okay.
Persona!
I do not have fire.
Go
Fuck.
down! Using this!
We're on the ground! Nice going, Skull!
Fine.
You've got a new mask, Joker!
Okay.
Yeah, the Derek ones do pretty well.
Show me your
Damn it,
true
I thought I
form.
could ram into it.
Now's our chance to strike!
Come.
Go!
Go down!
Looking cool, Joker! Electricity is its weak point. This should be no
Go
problem.
ahead,
It's
I
not
got
over
this.
yet!
Woodland Persona! Satan Tyson! Hell yeah!
Enemy defeated! Let's go! Give me more! Finish him!
Slam! All right.
How suspicious.
Right, there's like a dumb door puzzle, kinda. All you have to do is trigger the
Come on,
ballista.
man.
Right, I think there's a button for the ballista somewhere. Not how ballistas work, but whatever.
I can feel it. Hey.
I'm trying to get through this before, Shark streams, so I'd rather not be distracted by clips right now.
Show me your true form.
Okay, I understand.
Wow,
Persona!
that shadow was crazy!
Ravage them!
Marvelous! Boom time!
Flip of Persona!
Enemy defeated! Go, give me more! A spectacular
Fuck
victory!
you, you stupid monkey.
Okay.
That was an easy battle.
I have something.
Hey,
Ugh, right, I have to get the fucking stones. Oh, the Osmosis Jones Kid Rock clip, is that what you posted? Shit, hold on. Twitch is being dumb. Yeah, I made that clip. It's one of the few times I made a clip myself for the Clips channel. I figured it was too important not to have. It's crazy that Adam didn't already know about that fucking song.
Enemy ahead! Be careful!
Everybody has been mocking Kid Rock relentlessly for that fucking song for a while. Here's the other gem.
Joker. Indeed.
I also made the clip. He was never not mocked. He used to be pretty well liked. I feel like his right-wing turn is one of the big reasons people hate him now.
Hey!
I mean, he always kind of sucked.
Oh! Hey! Oh.
all right.
Let's do it.
It's called Duo of Liquid. Poured on it was the Shark and Olivia. Did anyone had one of any good? Anyway, the other clips I made, one of them was Scott wins by doing literally nothing, which was the Lethal Company game where
This
fucking Scott got trapped
I'll
behind
just
a
add this.
fucking shelf because we were fucking around, and a monster came in and killed everyone except Scott because it was a blind monster and he
Did you
wasn't
notice?
making noise. And he was like pinned to the wall the whole time.
Oh!
It's a funny clip. Name of the clip, Scott wins by doing absolutely nothing. Or Scoot wins by doing absolutely nothing, whichever one. It's a reference to the famous, like, Luigi Mario Party video. Ugh.
Security levels dangerously high. Don't attack head on.
Persona! No.
You can hit their weak point?
Ravage them!
Security levels dangerously high. Don't attack head on.
Persona! Go down!
All enemies defeated. Just what I expected. There's a dangerous one in there.
Fuck off.
It's time.
Ooh, very nice. We got an item. Nice work, team.
Okay.
Shadow defeated.
I also edited a clip of, Scott trolling me. Because he was, convinced the correct pronunciation of Neko was, Nico. And I didn't realize I was being fucked with.
Whoa!
Yeah, and here's the puzzle where you can't get through because of the fucking curse or whatever. I think you have to find a replacement gem or something.
We're under heavy guard now. It's too dangerous to bother with them.
Don't forget this feeling.
A spectacular victory.
Okay. Okay.
Damn it. Fuck, what am I supposed to do? Right, I think I have to put the gem back and then find a replacement later. Futaba's Palace has some very annoying puzzles.
Show me your true
Although they're far from the worst puzzles in the game. If you know, you know.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh,
Look, a treasure demon.
Go down!
Keep up the pace. There's 2 enemies down for Joker.
Go!
All right, pass the baton and follow up. Zoro, show your might. That was pure skill. Okay, guys. Ready? Go!
yeah. Oh, it's gonna get even more Indiana Jones. Just wait.
All right. Piece of cake.
Alright, I gotta put the fucking dumbass gem back. Yeah.
Oh,
Adam didn't play super well, though. He was trying.
Look, a true.
I'll reveal your true form.
Alright, the
Sona,
first move is off!
ravage them! Persona!
Enough damage.
Bam! Not bad.
Persona! Take that! Finish it for me! Witness my resolve! Zoro, show your might! That was pure skill! Okay, guys. Let's go!
Persona! Ariadne! Go down!
Missed?
Come on, Joker! Persona! Just die already!
Persona! I recommend attacking any enemy who has a
Persona!
status ailment.
Kaimon! There!
They're all knocked down!
Do it!
That was incredible, Joker! Finish him! Persona! Persona!
Sona! Ariadne! Ravage them!
They're all knocked down!
Let's
That
go!
was incredible, Joker! Okay, guys, let's do it!
Get the fuck out of my way.
Okay.
A decisive victory.
Good night, Johnny.
I'll reveal your true form.
Alright, the first move is off! No way! The enemy is electrified. Melee may work, but you might get shocked.
There!
Looking cool, Joker!
Come! Ravage them! Who's next?
A spectacular victory!
Okay.
Good work.
Hey.
I found a check.
Damn it.
Yeah, this one we're like preemptively cursed. Like the Anubis already doesn't have the jewel, and that's our fault somehow. So you have to find one to give to it.
It's somewhere.
Where am I supposed to go again? You get doxxed by Medjed, actually. Not Futaba.
It's starting to get dangerous. You should be more careful.
Not only do you get doxxed by Medjed, but Sojiro gets arrested for child abuse. Like, falsely arrested for child abuse.
There's a strong shadow ahead. We should be careful.
I hate how slow the doors are. Get out of my way!
Now's not the time to be fighting. They're on high alert. He's shivering. He's so scared he might make a break for it.
It's time. Go down.
Toby took one out. All right.
Let's go.
Okay, guys.
Nice. I hate THC drinks, though.
Dangerously high.
They're so gross.
I'm not freaking out. Come.
They're like genuinely disgusting. It's like the worst way to ingest THC is as a liquid.
This is the last one.
I found some that taste really good. Oh, that's good, I guess. I haven't.
Okay, guys.
Every single one I've had is nasty.
He's shivering. He's so scared he might make a break for it. Finish it.
Uh-oh.
You're dead.
Let's show them something truly breathtaking, Skull.
Here
Well.
we go.
I'll have the usual.
Of course.
What a
I pour
master!
my soul into this bowl.
Now that's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to eat here. Order up.
Yes. So good.
That was
Fucking
ridiculous.
stupid.
Skull, are you okay? Watch your health.
Sorry.
I appreciate it. Persona! Let's go! How's this? Hey, you better hold yourself!
Persona! Die already! Persona!
Yes, a clean hit!
Now or never, right?
Get it.
Gonna knock you out!
We're on the ground! Nice going, Skull! Finish him! The enemy is electrified. Melee may work. Shock. They're under heavy guard now. It's too dangerous to bother with them.
Quit it.
Tough! Persona! There!
Great! Nice move! No time to waste.
I could
Nice
see the
work,
shock
team.
got transferred right before the fight ended.
All right.
God damn it.
Level up.
The persona
Yeah,
is
that
still new
was
power.
uncomfortable. I didn't like that. Nah. That was a Japan moment for sure. Oh my god.
Wow, that shadow
I
was
didn't even
crazy.
mean to do that.
All according to plan.
All according to plan.
Something, Skull?
Persona! Go down!
Ooh, very nice. Boom time.
Wow. Wow.
Security level's dangerously high. Don't attack head on.
I forgot, what does 100% security do? It causes enemies to bring a lot of backup.
You're mine.
It's almost scary how good I am. It's weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly. Take my time. I'll try. Hold up. Sure. Time has made you stronger. Two more. Let's wipe them out. Okay, guys. Ready? Do it. They felt that one.
This is getting good.
Sure, I don't use fucking...
All right. I'll reveal
No,
your true
get out!
form.
Oh, thank fuck, it was the insta-kill. Actually, can I go this way? Yeah, I can. Oh!
I'll reveal your true form.
Dumb fuck curse bullshit.
I'll reveal your true form.
Sometimes I can insta-kill them, sometimes I can't.
Too weak. Feed him
That's not right.
You can hit their weak
You're
point.
mine.
They're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker.
I need a Dice Sojo.
This'll end.
Okay.
That's all it takes for.
Oh, I'm trying to give you the jewel. Let me. Here. There we go. Alright, my jewel now. Fuck yourself. A curse shall befall you. Yeah, fucking cry about it, loser. Right, I gotta get out the
I'm
other
really
way.
vigilant.
Show me your true form. I'll reveal your true form.
Damn it. Yeah, I wish more of the dialogue was voiced.
Show me your true form. Show me your true form.
Fuck.
Surrounded.
Took us by surprise. Be careful.
Let's go.
Watch out!
Hold on. Persona! Quetzalcoatl!
Get these Nagas out of here.
Losers.
Nice work, team.
Okay.
We beat him. All right, let's get going.
Get these beggars out of here. By the way, I will be seeing the Odyssey soon. And yes, it will be in IMAX. .45 millimeter or 40 millimeter or whatever the fuck the number is, I forgot. $70, that's it. I somehow forgot the number. How do I get back down? And do I really need to put the fucking jewel back? Oh, I'm gonna take it again.
I'll reveal your true form. New move! What do you think?
I never use a leg break. I never use any of the break skills. Still not open.
I see a really strong shadow.
Well, the spikes didn't stop me.
We're all out for blood. It won't end well if you choose to fight. We're on the defensive.
Ravage them!
Watch out! All enemies defeated. Just what I expected. Security levels dangerously high. Don't attack head on.
Persona! There!
Wow, that shadow was crazy.
Let's go.
Ooh, very nice. We got an item.
Okay.
Phew, the battle's over. This is...
It's like something I can do. Can I go in a coffin or some
Show me your
shit?
true form.
I don't remember how to do this stupid puzzle.
We're all out for blood. It won't end
Ravage
well
them.
if you choose to fight. All enemies defeated. Just what I expect from you, Joker.
I didn't pay
Okay.
attention to what the release window was.
Alex.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Wow, that shadow was crazy.
Try to keep up. Persona, go down.
Ooh, very nice. We got enough.
Late 2027. Got it.
There's a rare one.
It's time. There.
Joker took one out. All right.
Persona! Not bad.
Witness my resolve. That was pure skill. This'll end. Persona! Out of our way! We couldn't finish it. Can't hit the enemy's weak spot right now.
Ariadne, you're mine.
Hot forward, lather south. That was pure skill. This'll end. They're under heavy guard now. It's too dangerous to bother with them. I'm not scared of it.
Let's
There
go.
are 3 enemies. Let's get them.
Quetzalcoatl, ravage them.
Yeah! Victory! Whoa, a new move!
Sick.
Okay.
I like bringing Makoto, but I think I might be better off with On.
I'll reveal your true form.
The enemy's got
Let's
our
go.
number.
You're
The
mine.
situation's grim.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
They're strong.
I forgot about Reflect. I forgot those guys reflect.
Do you need something?
I need something with my ego wound. Oh, I lost so much progress.
Justi registration? You'd like to register this? Read here. Time for some. Let's gather them. You change your. Just read here. This persona?
You'll
A
do.
fee is required. This is your power. A fee is required. Then accept. You lack patience. Are you finished?
What?
Time for some modification, huh?
So, this may prove somewhat extreme.
Done already? What? No slacking off.
Actually,
Do
let me
you
get
need
that
something?
Sojo too.
These are the paths you have walked. Is a fee is required, then accept this persona. Fusion. What path do you want? Looks pretty tough. Looks pretty tough.
You wish for more power?
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power now for a rebirth.
I see. A strong persona indeed. You change your... These are the paths you have walked. This persona?
Dark Persona 2.
This persona? A fee is required, then accept this persona. Fusion. Finished. You want to register it? You'd like to register this? You wished fusion. Looks...
Great things are possible.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power. Girls, let us begin.
Are you finished? What?
Okay, I have Curse Boost and Cursed Amp. I just have to get them onto a good persona.
You change your mind? Just read here.
Okay, I have regular Aegon somewhere.
This persona, you lack patience. Is this what you want? You wish fusion. Finished. Just these are the paths you have walked.
I'm not gonna worry about
A fee is
getting this
required,
done
and accept
before
this
Shark
as such
Stream.
rudeness. Now choose.
I'm just gonna fuse what I have to. That didn't give me what I wanted. God damn it.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Let me fuse away the ones that are wasting space.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive my.
I see. A strong persona indeed. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive. I see.
That beats.
I see. A strong persona indeed. Done already? What?
And then I'm gonna
I'll just add
use
this.
something else. Okay. Pazuzu and Red Rider. Okay, I can do that.
Read here. You'll withdraw. This is your power. You lack patience. If you wish. Now choose! I see.
Great things are possible.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive my.
I see. A strong persona indeed. I see. A strong persona indeed.
Damn it.
Looks pretty tough.
Hold
Are you
on.
finished? What?
Let's do it.
You wish fusion. Looks pretty tough.
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Ironheart is pretty good, though. Eh. Oh, he learns one-shot kill. Oh well.
It will receive. I see.
Whatever, I at least need Mudo boost. I can transfer it onto a different persona or something.
I'll just add this.
I like that Thanatos Picaro has a mohawk.
The inmate finished for you'd like
That's
to registration?
very funny.
Are you sure? Time for some rehabilitation. You will now choose.
Amadune. Right, I was gonna combine with
I see.
Ranga.
A strong persona indeed.
Fuck, they're not transfer. Oh. Wait, I can do certs?
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Blazing hell. Oh my god, I need
Great
that.
things are possible.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
I didn't think I could get Blazing Hell already. That's crazy.
It will receive my.
Ooh, Fire Amp too. And I think...
They will be reborn anew.
Okay, not quite, but I think if I do a fusion
Done already?
alarm, I
What?
can get Inferno.
No slacking off.
So I can make a really good fire persona, actually. You know what? Fuck making progress. I give up. Let's just do chill stream. Actually, this will be a bit different from the usual chill stream because I'm actually going to keep YouTube stream on. I won't be getting high, no. Although that is tempting. I do need to be sober for streaming with Shark tonight, because we're doing Persona, and I don't want to be fucked up for that. Alright, we gotta see. Shit. Here we go. Now, where is... Day 2? Please be cringe. I need it. Inject that cringe into my veins. I got cringe hype, chat. Alright, that'll do. Yeah.
Gamescom 2026. It's the biggest video game convention in the world, and IGN is here to bring you every second of it live from our Gamescom studio in Cologne, Germany.
IGN.
Brand new trailers and gameplay deep dives with
You
the
can't
coolest
spell
games headed your way
cringe
from
without
Nintendo,
IGN.
Xbox, Square Enix, Sega,
Oh,
plus so
pronounced
much more.
Enix wrong.
Day 2 of IGN's coverage of Gamescom
That's okay,
2026
everyone
starts
does.
right now.
Except me. Fable? Okay.
Welcome to Gamescom Studio 2026. I'm Jane Douglas, here with Damon Hatfield and Max Scoville.
Gamescom is always massive, but this
Max
show is
Scoville,
especially packed.
inventor of
This
the
is just day 2 of
Scoville
5
score?
days of Gamescom Studio we've got lined up.
And
That's
that's not
not
even
true.
counting the Gamescom Awesome Indie Show 2026, which is happening at 8 p.m. Central European Time, so keep an eye out.
There are so many games being shown off, it'd be hard to keep track
I'm
of them
so
all.
happy
Be sure to
seeing
head over
this
to the
guy
Gamescom
again.
Steam event page and add your favorites to your wish list.
I like that his
We'll get to the
microphone looks
games
like it's
very soon,
crying.
but first, let's check in with Brian out on the spotlight stage.
Thank you guys so much. As you can see, Gamescom is awesome and crazy. In just a bit, we'll check out what's going on with the Witcher
Oh, don't
3
link your
DLC.
blue sky.
Then we'll see what's
Uh-oh.
going on with Warlock. But next, it's time for Fable, a fantasy adventure.
So a fun thing about Blue Sky, I'm not sure everybody knows. I don't know why this is a thing, but you can literally see who's blocking who on Blue Sky, and it's kind of fucking crazy. It honestly seems like a massive, like, security issue. But you can find out who has beef with who. Oh, this guy has PETA blocked. That's actually based. And End Wokeness. And Brianna Wu. Okay, this guy's got good taste in blocks. Nice. Alright, I like this guy. Now that I know that he's a Brianna Wu hater, I like him.
Awesome and crazy. In just a bit, we'll check out what's going on with the Witcher 3 DLC. Then we'll see what's going on with Warlock. But next, it's time for Fable, a fantasy adventure I can't wait to play. But first, let's see what's going on out there on the show floor. Hey!
We love Peter Molyneux. Also,
to play. But Warlock. But next, it's time for Fable, a fantasy adventure I can't wait to play. But first, let's see what's
I see Belmont's curse back there. Fuck, I wish I was at Gamescom just to play that.
going on out there on the show floor. Hey!
You're watching IGN's live coverage of Gamescom, the biggest and coolest gaming convention in the world. And up next, we'll be checking out Fable, The Witcher 3, and Warlock. All of that and more here at Gamescom.
Fable is shaping up to be one of 2027's biggest games, and here at Gamescom, we got to see a little more of it to
Fable
hold
is
us over
funny.
until then. Here to tell me all about it, it's Ralph Fulton from Playground Games. Game director Ralph Fulton, how the hell are you?
Peter Molyneux is
Very
such
well,
a
thank you. How
liar.
are you?
I'm doing really well. How are you enjoying Gamescom so far?
Loving it, absolutely loving it. Been a while since I've been here, but yeah, back in the stride of things. It's really busy. It's frenetic, but it's lots of fun.
Good to be back.
Yeah.
So we're looking at combat specifically in Fable at the moment. A lot of emphasis on combat here at Gamescom. What can you tell us about what you're showing off?
No, I think almost with everything we've started working on in this game, we always go back and look at the original trilogy first, right? And that's not to say that we're remaking that game. This is kind of a reboot. We've been really clear about that. The other thing we always do is we look at what are the games that we aspire to be like, that we'd love to stand alongside in the current market, because obviously the original trilogy is like a couple of decades old now, right? So we look at both of those places and figure out where we want to go. Now, combat for us is one of the many things in Fable that we'd never done before as a studio, right? So there was a huge learning process there. We were able to hire in a bunch of folks who had done combat and a bunch of other games that we admired and really learn from them about it. But the root of the combat system, I think, in our game is still inspired by the philosophy of the original trilogy, that they were all about strength, skill, and will, which really was
So did
about the
Peter Molyneux
combination
work
of,
on this or
of
no?
melee weapons and ranged weapons and
Like so.
magical abilities, which are
Maybe they
magical
just
abilities
didn't
being the
let
thing
him,
that
which
really
would be the
sets
correct
heroes
choice.
in Albion apart from the ordinary folks. You know, so that philosophy is still there. What we've tried to do is really, I guess, bring it up to date. We want the player to be able to move between melee and ranged and magic.
I played a good amount of
seamlessly,
Fable too.
fluidly, really simply and stylishly, I think, as
There's
well.
something called the Molyneux cycle where, like, Molyneux is like, I'm making the biggest bestest game of all time, and it's going to be amazing. It's gonna make you come the instant you touch the game controller. It's going to be like a classic. And then the game comes out, and it's nothing like he described. And then he's like, oh, I'm sorry that the last game that I made was not the greatest fucking video game ever made, but the next video game that I make will be the bestest ever video game ever made, and you're going to love it. And then the cycle continues. Ad infinitum. I still remember when he lied about the fucking, what was that game with, like, the fucking kid? Where it's like, oh, this child acts like a real child, and you can talk to him like he's a real child. And it's like, it's not real. You made that up. We know you made that up.
So that you can really show off what being a hero is all about.
And for people who won't get to get their hands on it here at Gamescom, like, how is that going to feel, like, vis-a-vis the original games, like, sort of one button kind of emphasis, you know, that very streamlined, simple kind of combat?
Yeah, so definitely not one button. That's not a place we've gone with this. Extremely difficult to do that and still maintain player agency, right? So being able to choose what it is that you're working, you're wanting to use at any given point. So as you can see here, this player is very easily and seamlessly combining magical spells and that repeater crossbow, which is
Project
kind of
Milo,
as close
that's
to a
what it's
machine gun
called.
as you get
Thank you.
in this kind of game. And then this massive hammer, which rounds out.
Hammer.
Everybody loves a massive hammer. So yeah, this is I guess
everybody
fairly
loves a
powerful
massive hammer.
loadout that this player is running with. What we're actually doing behind closed doors, where we're giving people hands-on, is allowing them to play this, which is a segment of a quest, which is maybe sort of mid-game, I would say, probably start of the second act. With two different loadouts.
This doesn't even look like a
just so they
Fable
can feel
game.
what the loadout does to their options,
Mysterious
and how
wind.
the combat feels.
Mysterious
because really, we
wind.
want the player to be the hero. They want to fight how they want to fight, and a lot of that is what melee weapon are you going to take, what ranged weapon are you going to take, and what 4 spells are you going to stick on your spell quad that you can see down the bottom right of the screen there.
I was looking at some gameplay earlier, and I saw the magical blade spell.
Yes.
Personal favorite, I think, like iconic.
Magical
Iconic
blade
blade
spell.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What
kind of other spells can we expect, and what variety? Like how many spells? What kind of diversity of spells?
So. It's a good question, actually.
I mean, I'm
should
sure they're
probably
still
have learned
doing
the
that,
numbers
Panda.
before I came on here. But I'll talk to you about the spells that we have here. You just saw lightning. That's on cooldown right now. We love lightning. We've actually included it in both of the loadouts in the hands-on.
Okay.
Just because it combines really well with other spells, like Suspend, for example, and it also looks super cool. When it's leveled up to its max, you get this great chain lightning effect that happens, super powerful.
Really?
Bags of fun in a sort of big enemy
Bags
dungeon
of
like
fun.
this one. We also have Fireball. Again, classic.
Interesting.
Can't not have Fireball.
Can't not.
Yeah. That's, again, like all of our spells, you can level it up. So, you know, when you first get it, which is actually when your heroic powers emerge for the first time in childhood.
So it's your first spell?
It is the first thing that comes to you when you're in great peril and you're protecting your adoptive brother. It's a fireball that comes out. I don't know if that's ever happened to you. It didn't happen to me, but it happened to your character right at the start of the game. So that's one you have right from the start of the game. Actually, I noticed it's not equipped in this particular loadout, but we'll keep talking about it because it's fun. And then you can level it up, and obviously it increases in power and splash damage and what have you.
How funny.
But what we do have here is a push spell. So that's more of a crowd control spell. You're not going to do an enormous amount of damage with push, as you'd expect. But if you're getting overwhelmed, it's a great way just to get these guys away from you. And if you're near a ledge, it's a super fun way to send them tumbling to their demise.
Yes, please. Personal fave. How kind of class dependent? I know we're not talking classes in the kind of strict sense, but like how fluidly can you move between these?
Very fluidly, and insofar as honestly we don't really observe classes or class distinctions in this game. lots of RPGs do it. Nothing against that. You know, it can be a great thing.
Not
but
for you though.
Not for not for us. Freedom being one of our sort of guiding principles, and allowing the player maximum freedom of choice. It felt like, let's not put guardrails in, let's not gate anything behind previous decisions, so you can pretty much equip the loadout that you want to at any point during the game.
Okay, how does that kind of marry to the...
Boring. Oh my god.
If you're a person who just wants the story, you know, isn't really interested in
Wait, hold on. I see something that looks
really
cringe.
If you're in it for the...
You just want to because you want to.
All right, like iconic British...
I see
If you go to those
cosplay.
original games, you read
That's
through
always a good
their
sign.
cast list. It's a who's who.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. We felt like we had to do something similar, but with, you know, a more modern cast of British actors, British comedians, who we've been showing off a lot in a bunch of our trailers. Honestly, with someone like Hayley Atwell, and for the character of Isabel, we were just kind of like, okay, who's your dream cast?
Oh, so you like Blue Sky? You're
Totally,
like,
yeah.
If we could get anyone, who would it be?
And then when Hayley was interested, we were kind of, you know, not flat. And we spoke to her, and she was not massively into games, but super keen on Fable, super keen on the character that we presented to her, and she really brought just incredible discipline and professionalism to the role, and to the performance capture process, and it was just a delight to work with.
Yeah, she's been very cool so far in what we've seen.
Yes.
So, Ralph, thank you so much. We're running out of time here on the stage. Really looking forward to Fable coming in
Please
February.
wrap it up.
Yes,
Yeah.
February 23rd next year. Thank you for having
It's your
me.
show.
Indeed,
Wrap
thank
it
you
up.
so much. All right. Fable hits Xbox Series, PC, and PlayStation 5 on February the 23rd. Be sure to stick around for our hands-on impressions of the Fable demo here at Gamescom. That's up next, right here on Gamescom Studio.
All right, what do we got?
I'm here on
Oh.
the Gamescom show floor with Simon.
Never mind. It's just a guy in like a green shirt. I thought for a minute he's wearing a bad cosplay.
Simon Cardy,
Hello.
who has done something that every Xbox player has been wishing they
Oh
could
no!
do for
Don't
what,
show your
50
blue sky. Everyone's going to know who you have blocked. No. James Sunderland cosplay. Sure, good enough. Oh, he's not blocking anyone. Good for him.
16 years, and that is play a new Fable game. You've done it.
I've played a new Fable game. I have not only played a new quest from Fable that was combat heavy, I've seen the developers play a new quest from Fable that was more story-led and more kind of typical Fable. Should we start with the combat? Because that's kind of where the newest stuff is.
Yeah, absolutely. Because is it that different from sort of Fable 2, 3? Because they had a very strange sort of one-button Molyneux combat system. Is that gone?
Molyneux.
Yes, this is very much a more
They
modern
literally
combat system,
mentioned
I'd say.
Molyneux.
So I got to play even the same mission twice through with different loadouts, but both with the same primary weapon, which is like a big old like two-handed hammer, which I got to
Molyneux
swing
was
some,
just like,
skeleton creatures.
you have to mention me at least once in your presentation.
That had wraiths flying out of them. It also worked on the wraiths, so the physical damage works on ghosts. That is confirmed. There's a headline for you there. But I also had a bow and arrow, which was a great little ranged weapon to use, and it felt good too. It had really
I
nice
feel this
feedback
new
on the
Fable
triggers.
is going to
It
be
definitely
very
didn't feel like
mid.
that one-button combat, that really simplistic combat we're used to in Fable. It felt more like a developed modern like action adventure should feel, which was really pleasing, because that was my kind of one question mark. I was kind of sold on the tone of this Fable and like the stories trying to tell, but combat was a real question mark. And I also liked that it didn't, I haven't had this confirmed yet, but it didn't really seem like you have to like specialize in a class, or you still have all your spells, which if you hold on the right trigger you can select
It looks
one
so
of 4
mid.
different spells. And so you
Wait.
can mix and match.
Work in progress PC build. Medium graphics settings? What the fuck? Why medium? Aren't you showcasing this game? Why is it on medium? What? Shouldn't you show it off with, like, the best graphics?
And there's like great synergy I think you can achieve using those spells.
Okay. All right, so talking about the tone, I think being a completely new developer, a completely new team, I think originally there was a bit of skepticism as to whether they could capture that, but everything they've shown has really sort of shown that they actually can harness that, you know, that beautiful vibe.
I think Playground really get that, and I saw that kind of in both of the things.
Yeah, that's my first thought. Like, is the game just really badly optimized? Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, it's on Ultra now.
I saw, so just briefly touching on combat again, one of the spells you could turn the
1080p
enemies into
only.
a chicken.
Yeah.
You kind of Fable without chickens, and you can do different things with that.
Why'd
You
they
have
turn the
and
graphics
Fable will
up?
end up
Felt, you know, they were demonstrating, they're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
we get Fable. We're not just car people. We get, like, you know. But then they did the trailer with Haley Atwell, and her trailer was
Maybe the combat is just badly optimized.
very, like, sort of dark and bringing in that kind of more sinister side. to
That's
Fable
also
always kind of been there
possible.
as well. So, but you saw a quest today where you had to help Humphrey deal with Slick Ronnie, but Slick Ronnie sounds like a euphemism, as all beautiful British names do.
Yeah. It kind of sounds like a Lonely Island song, but yeah, it followed on from sort of the main quest, the outset of Fable, the establishing story.
This doesn't even look like Fable, really.
Moment that we know about is this Haley quest, the outset.
Like, you've taken the cartoon... Like, hold on. Let me pull up what Fable used to look like. Or at least Fable as I knew it. Because everything had, like, kind of a goofy, like, cartoony look to it in Fable. Yeah, like... This is the start of the game. Everything's got, like, a fun, like, cartoony-ish style. Yeah, look how fucking goofy this looks. You can make dumb faces. And now it's just like, oh, it's a hyper-realistic fantasy game like every other fantasy game.
Set of Fable, the establishing story moment that we know about is this Haley Atwell villainess character called Isabel has gone to your home village and turned everyone to stone. So now you are the hero who has gone to Bowerstone, which is the capital of Albion, which looks absolutely beautiful, by the way. It looks stunning. Seeing it on that screen in like full motion on ultra settings looked absolutely gorgeous. And basically, you have to go to the Heroes Guild, which is where Humphrey the Golden is.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking Ubisoft game.
He used to be a legend, right? But he's down, and he's basically turned into an alcoholic. Basically, the first, this is a game full of choices, big and small choices, and the first choice you have is you basically walk into his home, and he's like in a stupor, and he basically says, "Large beer." That's all he says.
Yeah.
And you pick up a tankard from the sideboard, and you have a choice. You're like, do we give him the drink, or do you throw it over him to try and rouse him?
Yeah.
The devs chose to throw it over him. Unkind, but maybe, maybe warranted. And basically, the devs chose to throw it over him. Unkind, but maybe, maybe warranted. And basically, I love that.
Maybe a bit of tough love.
Exactly. I love that in this game, basically, whenever you make a choice, on the side, it will have a plus or minus how someone feels about you. And all that popped up on the left-hand side of the screen was plus arsehole.
Ha ha ha.
So, Humphrey at that point thought we were arsehole, but we had to go help him, and that led us to Slick Ronnie, who has basically won the deeds to the guild building in a gambling, I don't know what gambling match it was, I can't quite remember. But
gambling match.
Gambling match. One of those gambling matches. You know when you go one-on-one roulette with someone? But basically Humphrey's been careless of that, so we had to go and steal those from Slick Ronnie, whose lair is in a pub.
This looks lame.
There's a bit of pick-locking, a bit of bribery that had to be done, so
pick locking.
It's not all combat. It seems like you can maybe circumvent quite a bit of combat in this game by
We're
being
not picking
charming
locks,
or
we're locking up the
scheming,
picks.
which I really like, because although I found the combat really fluid and slick to use, I kind of do just want, I like in RPGs like this to talk my way out of as many holes as I can.
Yeah, you know, a lot of RPGs play beautifully when you throw all your points into speech and, you know, you talk your way out of stuff, and that's often where the real juice is. Fable originally, like, you know, the classic trilogy, which is brilliant and I love it, but it is very, like...
The classic trilogy? You're saying Fable 3 was brilliant and you loved it? Are you sure, sir? Are you sure about that?
Kill this guy or go and batter something. So it's great to hear that it's got some of that, you know, much more kind of... you've got some choices. You've got a bit of fluidity to how you can solve things. That's awesome.
I'm really looking forward to it now. I feel like it's one where I was already really looking forward to Fable, but as we said, I kind of had those initial doubts maybe of like, okay, it's a new studio. They've only, as you said, only done driving games before. Like, they're having to build combat from the ground. They've never done it before. They might have brought in people that may have helped with that, but like, it really is... they've never really had to do combat before. They've had to really build it from the ground up. And I've kind of like, after playing it only for like half an hour or so and seeing this new quest, most of my fears have kind of been allayed. I'm now like really looking forward to this
I think
game.
that's kind of been the story of this whole project. You know, people really did think initially, like, are these really the right people to make this new Fable? And it seems like everything they've shown has been about breaking down those preconceptions everybody had and going, no, actually they get it. So it's great to hear that, like, the combat sounds fantastic, and we know the humor's there, we know everything else is there. So at this point, it's just a case of, you know, bring it out.
Yeah, can it sustain it over the course of, I don't know, 30 hours? I don't know. That's just a guess. I don't know how long the game's going to be. I suspect something like that. But yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And like in any Fable game, right, it's not even just about the quest and the story. Just even like walking around Bowerstone and just like there's over 30 businesses there which you can kind of take over and like in Fable games, like tattoo parlors, hairdressers, clothing shops. Like,
isn't it?
You can customize it all to your heart's content and have whatever family you want as well. It's you know, we were playing in the demo as a female hero who had a spouse called Elliot and a daughter called...
Alright, I'm fucking bored. Next. Oh, I saw Halo. Oh, they have an actual warthog. That's neat.
IGN's coverage of Gamescom 2026 is
presented
back
to
by
boring.
Fable.
Presented by Fable. Huh. How about that?
The average Cinefix movie list features nearly...
I don't care. This is the same ad from last year! Also, no one's buying IGN Plus. No one would ever buy IGN Plus. That's fucking crazy.
The Witcher 4 might be a
Good
ways off,
hair.
but fans will have plenty to keep them busy between a free enhanced remaster of The Witcher 3 next month and then a whole new expansion to that game coming next year. Here to tell us about it, level design lead Miles Tost and Geralt of Rivia himself, Doug Cockle. What's up? Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Hello, it's nice to be here.
Yeah, so you are, the CDPR is in everyone's good graces right now. It's just the big announcement that, hey, this game that 65 million people own, we're making it nicer for free and everyone can just have it. That's so cool. It's so bizarre to see that level of positivity around an announcement. Usually I feel like there's a lot of angry comments regardless of what anyone's doing. Is there a little detail in the laundry list of
it really
features you're
was.
adding in the enhanced remaster?
Like, fucking... I can't believe they ended it with a remaster. Like, are you fucking kidding me? No one wants that. People want new games.
Version that you didn't get a chance to shout out on stage last night.
Oh, that's a really good question, actually.
Oh,
I love
no.
that. So I get to kind of
Really,
call it another
game?
baby. First off, I want to say this is something we're not taking for granted, right? Like, we had some expectations for this being cool, but the response has been overwhelming.
At least
And
do something
you know, we
good.
have a bit of a history, sort of, in trying to prove
I
our
can
goodwill
probably
and all of
work
that
with
stuff. So
this.
for us, it's like moments like these are amazing, absolutely incredible. What a privilege. And For the feature, I think one that I really like that was kind of mentioned in the trailer a bit, but I don't think we spotlighted enough is transmog. I keep saying that it would be so cool for us to now come up with our own term to fashion souls, but Witcher. Whatever that.
I'm sorry, what?
I think one that I really like that was kind of mentioned in the trailer a bit, but I don't think we spotlighted enough is transmog. I keep saying that it would be so cool for us to now come up with our own term to fashion souls, but Witcher.
Our own term to fashion souls, but Witcher. You know, fashion souls is like a fan community terminology, right? Like, what do you mean by that? Fashion souls is just like fans of the Souls franchise, like, dressing up their fucking builds to look as cool as possible instead of focusing on stats. Like, I don't... You added a feature that is a community thing? What? Excuse me?
Whatever that might end up being.
No, that's a big one. People are definitely excited about that. Now,
excuse me?
I honestly don't even want to spoil this. I just want to jump into that when that comes out. That's September 29th, is that right?
That's
It's
right.
very close. Very nice. Not like I didn't have anything going on next month already in video games. Just
nothing.
busy year. I want to talk about Songs of the Past. This is a whole new expansion. It has been, what, 12 years since Blood and Wine? Where does this take place in relation to Geralt's previous adventures? And Doug, what's Geralt been doing all this time? Where has he been?
Well, as we know, he's been at Corvo Bianco, tending to his vineyards, drinking some fine Redanian red here and there, inviting guests to come and join him, Triss, Yen, Dandelion. He's been having a great time.
Seems like a good time. And I get the sense that Dandelion's in kind of a bad situation in this expansion. Is that right?
When is he not?
Yeah. So we're heading to his hometown though, and kind of seeing where he came from.
Yes, exactly. So in this expansion, we are stepping up as Geralt to once again help our best friend. It's almost like an iconic friendship, right, between this how do we say it even in the demo, like the silent type, the big silent type, and like the fun minstrel.
Yeah.
This brings them to Letten, and Letten is Dandelion's homeland. It's a super cool new region, which is cool because it, like Toussaint, like Skellige, like Velen, it has its own unique identity, both in terms of landscape, culture, the demographics, and it's a super fascinating place that I think a lot of people will really enjoy to explore.
Nice.
You what a cack.
Now, Geralt's had like a lot of adventures since the last time we saw him in a game. He had his own Netflix show. He got a new book. He got 2 anime movies. He got a stack of comics. He went from being like kind of an esoteric figure to like a household name. Like he's a big deal. Doug, how has this changed your approach to playing Geralt? Have you found that there's like more pressure now that he's like legendary? Like what's your outlook on that?
It hasn't really changed my approach at all. It's interesting that you say has it made more pressure. Yes, a little bit because so many more people are aware, and I don't want to disappoint. I want to do what we've always done, and create the character that everybody loves, and I think that I will. But there's so many eyes on it now. There is a little bit of pressure, yeah.
Plus, I mean, we're sharing that pressure in the sense that we are opening this sort of new chapter, right? After doing Blood and Wine. And I think it's such a cool moment in terms of, like, how do you reason with that? That, like, is it really worth it to kind of open up Blood and Wine and go for one more? But I really think that we have this super cool story to tell, and I genuinely mean it when I say that we wouldn't be doing it if we didn't think we could do something cool.
Actually, I'm gonna grab a snack. I will be back in just a sec. Lunar eclipse, huh?
Nice. I mean, in the time since Witcher 3 came out, a lot of people have played it and then replayed it and then probably replayed it again. And I know some people they're hesitant to do a whole new replay. They love it, but it's like, I want to see the new thing. Is there
Chat,
an
I
option
might
to
be
sort
a
of
furry
jump
now.
in midstream? I know
Well, welcome to the club. Also, hey, Subcon.
Like with Phantom Liberty, you could basically skip the prologue and Act 1 of Cyberpunk and kind of just
Belmont's
jump in there.
cursed
Is there
back
something
there
like that
just
for Songs of the Past?
Yeah, we had it with Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine as well. So if you are coming back just for the expansion, there's an option to jump right into the game there. We will basically pre-create your Geralt, give you equipment, give you skill points and all of that stuff.
Why does he have a shirt that's just a jar of pickles?
There, we will basically pre-create your Geralt, give you equipment, give you skill points and all of that stuff, so you will be right on your way.
Just off to the races. Doug, it's been almost 20 years since the first Witcher game. What was your first impression of this character? Because he was a relative unknown in English-speaking countries then.
Yeah.
All right, I'm bored.
Tears of the Kingdom, and
the cringe might be coming on day 3.
So much more. Just search for IGN when
I'm
you
looking
search
for anything
guides.
that might be cringe, though.
Warlock is a brand new open-world action-adventure set in the realm of Dungeons & Dragons. Here to tell us about it, Dominic Gay from Invoke Studios. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Dude, your game looks sick.
Thank you.
It's always nice to get like a big reveal of gameplay like that. What's for people who aren't as well versed? What's Katri and
Sorry, what is this?
Use and best of all, free. IGN's guide is in when you
choose your team builds items, teams revise your .com.
Welcome to the biggest connect and celebrate across Cologne.
Why does the audio sound so bad?
Show produced by the Hero Yourselves Together from and program highlight yen. And live music event. It's a time. Welcome.
Hi, it's Maria here on the show floor for Gamescom, one of the largest gaming conventions in the world. And coming up shortly, we'll be checking out Chronicles Medieval, Soulframe, plus we'll be taking a closer look at Alien Deathstorm and Dune Awakening.
I have no interest in a single game listed here. Alright, what the hell is this? The frames. Is this like an indie game? Wait, is this just gonna be a social deduction game? Yeah, I think it's just social deduction multiplayer thing. Which, like, Among Us already exists. Four-penny coffins. Okay. Canada Media Fund. Oh, this is Canadian taxpayer gaming. Sick. Oh, what the? What? What the fuck was that? Oh, this is weird. It does feel like an Oscar short. Like a really creepy one. I like weird. Like, this looks more interesting than fucking Fable. Daddy. Sorry, Daddy, sorry. Okay. That looks so weird.
Dune Awakening has been out on PC for over a year now, but next month it is making its way to consoles.
Now we gotta talk about Dune Awakening.
And along with it, a much-requested single-player campaign. Here to tell me about it, creative director Joel Bylas. How you doing?
Yeah,
How
good.
you doing? I had to, sorry.
Oh dear. No, that works. It's great. Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. It feels like just yesterday I was out here talking to you guys about the, just post-launch. You launched on PC, and now you're bringing this thing to consoles.
Yep.
I'm curious, what kind of accommodations are you making for the console crowd? What kind of lessons have you learned from the game being on PC this long that you're sort of applying to this next push here?
Oh, it's a laundry list, but I guess the big highlights are single-player mode. Very important, both for console and PC. It's been a much requested feature. So yeah, the console version has that, obviously. With single player mode comes adjustments along the way with balance, because obviously the game was built with the idea that as you progress, you join groups and get into bigger groups and become parts of guilds. So we've rebalanced sort of the end game in the single player mode for people to be able to play solo. The game comes with kind of a creative mode. You can go in, you can change a lot of the settings, just like in Conan Exiles, change the server settings, make enemies harder, easier, survival harder, easier, gathering more mats, all the things that you'd expect. So it's a fully customizable experience now for people. So that's the sort of single player mode. And then there's, of course, consoles, controllers, haptics,
Nice.
Yeah,
this is
I
gonna have
should
the final
read it.
chapter of the book
I'd
one
also
story.
have a copy.
What does that mean? What can we expect there?
Right. So the game begins with a question. You get sent to the planet and you're told, find the Fremen, wake the sleeper. And by the end of book one, you'll have done both of those things. And that's with the polar caps of Arrakis, a never before seen part of Arrakis. It's mentioned in the books, but it's never shown, and it's safe survival. It shouldn't be so large.
Any coming up. Stick around.
Place you definitely don't.
Oh.
I'm standing in the one place you definitely don't want to make a sound unless you like getting up close and personal with a xenomorph. I'm Maria, and
Nice blob.
don't want to make a sound unless you like getting up close and personal with a xenomorph.
Up close and personal, xenomorph.
I'm Maria, and I'm here joined by Anna Sopikova, the art director of Alien Isolation 2, to find out how they're planning to terrorize players even more with the second game. How have you been finding Gamescom so far?
Oh my god, amazing. It's just so cool to see for the first time real players coming in to play our game. And already the queue is massive. I did not expect it to be that busy. But yeah, I think for us it's just so exciting. Unbelievable.
So Alien Isolation was a very claustrophobic experience. What were the challenges of bringing it to a more open world? What were you planning on doing with that?
I mean, for us, it's a mixture, and we like to play on this mixture of the old and the new, because obviously the claustrophobic interiors that people loved from the first game, they're still there, and they're not going anywhere. But now with exteriors, we have all sorts of opportunities to kind of really expand and build upon it. So obviously with the weather being what it is, it's not really, you don't want to take a summer vacation here. I wouldn't recommend.
Yeah.
But you know, we got the wind, the fog, the rain, and it's all coming in. And how will you survive? How will you adapt and survive to these conditions when the fog comes in and you can't see like 2 meters in front of you, and then the rain starts and you can't hear the aliens' footsteps? So it's just taking all these elements and bringing them in together with the alien being unscripted and as terrified as it ever was. And
yet,
that's kind of for us is the secret sauce for the exteriors and the sequel.
Yeah, I might have to wait for like day 3 or something.
How you made this game look.
Way too soon, or sort of half open.
Self-contained sandbox. All those things.
6 and Tom Clancy.
The character.
Yeah, I think day 3 is like the lame shit. Hold on, can I find something else to react to? Oh, fucking hell. Oh god, the Flock CEO. You know what, sure.
For setting up a 2-second joke. Poppy Playtime is a game that... This is by far the most fun I've had for setting up a 2-second joke. Poppy Playtime is a game that for some reason hasn't ended yet, which for one, immediately dates this review, and 2, means that there is still some possibility that Part 6 might just turn Poppy's predictable, unfocused, dragged-out story into a tear-jerking epic, just like Disney might actually make a good live-action remake. You know, despite everything, I legitimately have more faith in Poppy than Disney right now, and boy is that depressing. If it wasn't obvious from the literal first sentence that stumbled out of my mouth, Poppy Playtime storytelling, and most mascot horror storytelling, is right up there with my opinion on Burger King. Consistently disappointing, and I don't know why I keep getting my hopes up. Now, it'd be easy to just point at Poppy Playtime and say, writing's bad, so sad, and call it a day. But that's the easy way out and also just incorrect, because there are some examples of good writing in Poppy Playtime. But the bug in this story porridge is that of the seductive mistress that is lore. And again, I'm not about to say all lore is bad and we just need to focus on the game itself, because for one, a lot of horror games are told via lore notes and flashbacks. Dark Descent is a great example of that. And 2, I'm not Aaron Hansen and can actually be bothered to read. However, there's a difference between...
The Aaron Hansen stray was funny.
Between productive lore and filler lore. Productive lore contributes to the plot, while filler lore will just tell you something like, boy, stabbing orphans sure is thirsty work. But sometimes I wonder, are we the real monsters? That is like half of all the audio logs in this game. And while that can be great to add some spice to a narrative, most modern mascot horror, Poppy Playtime included, doesn't really concern itself with creating lore that builds on the game's plot. Rather, it creates lore that builds on a monster's wiki page and gives game theory something to talk about. And this isn't just me saying that either, because I can prove it with numbers on an Excel spreadsheet, because that's just apparently what I do on this channel. Oh hey, why is there an entire tab for bending the Dark Revival? That's weird. I went through literally every single lore note and tape on the Poppy wiki and documented which were relevant to the story and which could have been replaced with my recipe for low-cal homemade nachos. Yes, it's in the description. Oh, and I didn't go through any of the lore notes in Project Playtime because there's no way the developers would put crucially important story details in a famously bad and no longer supported spin-off game, because that would just be objectively bad writing.
Kingdom Hearts moment.
And prove that they have zero interest in creating an actually interesting story. But back on topic, my point is that Poppy, and a lot of modern mascot horror, has fallen into a trap of thinking more lore equals better story. But before we crack open that lore egg, which is more or less the main focus of this video, my last video was so overwhelmingly negative that I feel like I'm on the verge of salt overdose. Not that I'm taking any of it back, I still think Dark Pals is utter garbage and Poppy is infinitely better, but I believe I owe all you Poppy fans out there, and myself, some positivity before the mud starts to slinging. The first few parts actually have some pretty tight and impressive level design. The character animation is fantastic at times. There's a lot of voice actors who give absolutely stellar thing we just...
Oops, that was the Mario slide theme, but
horror.
caramel dancing. I was like, wait, that's not the Mario slide theme.
The first positivity before the mud starts to slinging. The first few parts actually have some...
It's always so cursed when you start out with one song and then switch to another. Case in point. It's so cursed.
Some pretty tight and impressive level design. The character animation is fantastic at times. There's a lot of voice actors who give absolutely stellar performances. Many of the hand mechanics are legitimately fun for navigating the environment. A lot of the puzzles are pretty darn meaty, and I really enjoyed solving them. And that's the end of everything I liked, so let's get rolling and talk about the main focus of this video. When does lore contribute to the story, and when is it just filler? Well, to do that, we need to actually know Poppy's story. So yes, I'm going to regale you all with the tale of Poppy Playtime. But here's the twist. Just like in my Bendy and the Ink Machine video, I'm going to be telling the story in a way that almost nobody on YouTube ever has. Like an average person. That means that I will not be using character backstories from the wiki, I won't be going onto the Poppy subreddit and talking about theories, and I absolutely will not be watching any game theory videos. I am going to be recounting Poppy's story only via the story that the game itself gives us, chapter by chapter, and analyzing why the storytelling in those chapters doesn't work. Only then can we really crack open the issue with lore and mascot horror. And as I spin you this noodly and sexy yarn, I want you all to keep one little thing in mind. The correct way to tell a mystery isn't by piling on question after question and maybe giving you an answer.
Thank you for the
It's to
Kingdom Hearts
present a
call
question,
out.
answer it, but that answer raises new questions. And now that you've got that in mind, let's get started and talk about Poppy Playtime, a great example of bad storytelling. Starting part 1, we get a letter stating, "Everyone thinks your coworkers disappeared, but I know the truth. Come find the flower." And that is a perfectly serviceable opening. I mean, let's be honest. The protagonist getting a letter that invites them to some spooky place is kind of a staple of horror. The problem arises when we realize that this mystery is barely a mystery, and the reason is threefold: intrigue, development, and investment. Intrigue refers to the initial hook to a mystery, wondering what the answer to this question is. Development is how this mystery unfolds, the twists and turns that both complicate and elucidate the mystery, and investment, which is how much the player cares about the mystery. Unfortunately, this mystery, and in fact the majority of the game's plot, fails in all three categories, and let's talk about why. In the case of Scooby-Doo and the Missing Coworkers, our intrigue flies out the window the moment we meet the Cookie Monster's coked-up cousin, because I'm gonna let you take a wild guess as to what happened to our coworkers in this monster-producing factory.
Yeah, they're
Development fails because, for one,
they're all monsters now. Haha, get it.
solution is obvious, and two, the game never.
The worst thing about Poppy Playtime is that every fucking mascot horror game is just like a Poppy Playtime clone. It's exhausting.
Actually bothers to keep developing the missing coworkers plotline. The game just goes, "I know what happened to your coworkers," and then literally never brings it up again until the end of part 3. As for investment, the easiest way to make us invested in a goal is to make our character invested in that same goal. Now, one could make the argument that this is the entire point, trying to make us question our motivations. Yes, one could make that argument, but they'd be wrong. Murky motivations still require some kind of connection to our end goal. By comparison, letting us loose, telling us go find your coworkers, and never explaining why is just lazy writing. But just starting out, the find your coworkers motivation is serviceable. So let's continue with the story. We find the flower door, open a glass case with a creepy doll inside, do some more walking, and then we learn the horrifying truth that Playtime Co. has been conducting horrible experiments on children. Experiments like memory match, red light, green light, and a reflex test. And then we get literally zero plot until we kill
Those
Mommy
bastards.
Longitrescu, or rather, turn on a wood chipper that had no reason to be there and she just runs into it, so not entirely our
why
fault,
is that
and part of
there?
her corpse gets taken away by a creepy hand. After that, Poppy Playtime, the character I mean, not the game, decides to betray us and trap us down here because she's convinced that the person who spent the last 2 chapters running away screaming from every threat and only survived due to sheer luck is the perfect person to kill the other threats down below. I mean, I would have asked them to go back up and bring like the military or something.
guess
but-
she's
okay, I guess
kinda
we're Scooby doing
correct.
this one. But part 3 opens and we're given a new large-scale motivation because I'm pretty sure the writers knew that nobody actually cared about our coworkers. Now our goal is tracking.
Impossible to fuse. It's literally one of the fucking recipes.
Down and killing the prototype, and once again, this motive fails the intrigue, development, and investment criteria. As far as intrigue, we're never given a real reason why we should kill the prototype. At this point in the game, all he's done is take a part of Mommy's corpse and literally nothing else. Yeah, we got a log of him murking some scientist, but considering this was a scientist working for a company that was torturing orphans, I'm pretty sure he deserved it. Development I'll cover in a bit, so just tuck that away for now.
Yeah.
So as far as investment, our character has zero connection to the prototype. Hell, in part 5, the guy literally calls you outsider. So from our character's perspective, Poppy is asking us to go kill a random guy we've never met and has never done anything to us. In terms of plot in part 3, we learned that Playtime Co. was producing Scarecrow fear gas and using it to force the children living here to calm down, because as everybody knows, if you want a child to stop screaming, the best thing to do is to scare the shit out of them. We also learned that the children were being taken away and turned into toys. And
everybody knows.
The best way to control a child you have turned into a monster is by forcing it to have nightmares every time it closes its eyes. Skipping a bunch of filler, the prototype saves us from catnap, and then the writers remembered that finding our coworkers was the original motive of this game. So to rectify that, Poppy shows us a tape of the toys killing our coworkers while the game pretends that this is supposed to be some kind of shocking reveal. We have played through so much of this game and gotten zero story for the big reveal to be what everybody guessed in the first place. The monsters killed people! But because we no longer have a motivation, Poppy reiterates that we need to kill the prototype, and this is where I'm gonna pull that development point out of wherever you tucked it earlier. Thus far, this is what we've learned about the prototype. He has never done anything to us, arguably saved us from catnap, and led a bloody revolution against a company that was mutilating and torturing orphans. Meanwhile, the person who keeps insisting we kill him is the same person who kidnapped us, almost killed us, and in fact knew what happened to our coworkers this whole time, but refused to tell us in order to manipulate us even further. Now, sure, Poppy tells us that we can't go back because the prototype will kill us if we do.
You try to escape, he'll kill you before you ever reach that front door.
But A, we have no reason to trust her, and B, she wants us to go murder him, so I'm pretty sure he'd try to kill us either way. But our character is apparently all about that murder, so we go along with it into part 4. Fortunately, it seems that the writers agree with me and realize that we have more reasons to kill Poppy at this point than the prototype. So
yeah, chapter 4 was like ultra fucking buggy on release, I believe. I didn't play it, obviously. But I know it was really buggy, and apparently Markiplier hated it, which, is not a good sign. When even Markiplier is like, nah. This is too low quality even for me.
Poppy out of basically nowhere goes,
There's still time to save the orphans.
At first, I was wondering if she meant the orphans who were turned into toys, but no, her plan involves killing literally all of those orphans, more on that later. Instead, she's referring to actual human orphans who weren't killed during the Hour of Joy. But don't worry, this was established in a single optional lore note where it is kind of maybe implied that a handful of orphans were spared. On orders of the prototype. Why are we trying to kill this guy again?
Where are the children? Are they in the same place as the employees? No. Are the children safe? Yes.
But this is another problem that so much mascot horror falls into. It's fine for lore notes to have interesting background details, that's half the fun of it. But if the very foundation of our character's motivation was kind of implied in a hidden, missable lore note, that's bad storytelling. I mean, imagine you're playing LEGO Lord of the Rings, and when Boromir attacks Frodo, instead of it being terrifying and kind of tragic, it's just confusing because you have no idea why he's doing this. Because instead of it being clearly established that the ring can corrupt people, that fact was hidden away.
Why are we using LEGO Lord of the Rings for reference?
Way in a lore note in the Prancing Pony. But of course, we do have a new motivation, so you know what that means. Intrigue. There is some intrigue as to why the prototype saved a bunch of orphans. Granted, you found that lore note, of course. But the problem is in the development. The game itself never actually asks this question, why the prototype saved a bunch of orphans. And nor does the story try to play with our expectations. It just goes, the prototype saved a bunch of orphans, and leaves it at that. And just like with our coworkers, there's zero investment because these are just a bunch of random orphans we've never met. But it turns out Poppy's bloodlust doesn't just stop at the guy who saved a bunch of orphans and killed a bunch of child murderers. No, she wants to also kill everyone in Playcare, including this village of innocent toys who are just trying to survive. And this isn't me exaggerating either.
I think you might be wrong, Poppy. You won.
It's the best for everyone, Dowie.
Everyone in there, we're people.
The best way to play Balatro, frankly.
We've been hunted.
Is that Patrick Star?
To burn everything, all of us, we've made our life protecting these toys. And they've saved us.
Now, I really shouldn't have to explain why this fails the intrigue, development, and investment motive, so I won't, and just say that this could have been a very fun opportunity for a moral dilemma where our character actually gets to have some agency, but no, we just continue obeying the doll who has been lying to us constantly since the beginning of the game. Lucky for us, this plot thread doesn't really go anywhere since the prototype steals the explosives we set and then uses them to blow up Safe Haven and all the innocent toys inside, making this the first evil thing we've actually seen him do. This pisses off Doughy, who we kill by, you guessed it, running away screaming and getting really lucky. We also meet the guy who began the whole let's experiment on a whole bunch of orphans for fun thing, meaning that out of everyone we've killed by running away screaming, this guy is the one who deserved it the most. Though, we still haven't gotten any explanation as to why they're being turned into toys. Wrapping up part 4, we learned that Ollie, a character so vital to the plot that I haven't had to mention him at all, was secretly the prototype this whole time. I mean, personally, I think it would have been a way better twist if it was Poppy who was the prototype. But yeah, no, let's just make it this random kid who contributes absolutely nothing to the story. And after this shocking twist that doesn't actually change anything, Poppy continues to be a massive piece of shit because she abandons the both of us as we fall down a chasm that leads directly to part 5. And hold on to your butt cheeks because I'm gonna say something that might be extremely controversial, but in terms of story, you could erase part 5 entirely and nothing would change. The reason for that is early on we get a code that unlocks the secret to killing the prototype, which seems like plot development, but then at the very end of this chapter, it turns out this code is actually to revive the Doctor, who we spent half of chapter 4 trying to kill. So yeah, great, that was all a waste of fucking time. But that's okay, because the orphans plot thread gets wrapped up entirely, and by wrapped up, I mean wrapped up in a garbage bag and thrown in the trash, because that's basically what the prototype did to the orphans. And it's not even portrayed all that dramatically. We just get one line where he's like, I killed the orphans, and then nobody ever mentions it again. So can I please ask, what the fuck was the point of that plot thread? No, seriously, can anybody tell me what about this game's plot would change if the save the orphans bit was removed entirely? Because I'm pretty sure that answer is located firmly in the space between Jack and shit. And that's where part 5 ends, putting us right back where we were halfway through chapter 4. And hell, we still haven't learned why Playtime Co. is turning orphans into giant toys. Because yeah, that's not vital information or anything. And that is Poppy's story as told by Poppy Playtime the game. And if that felt like a lot, let's try summing up everything we just learned into a single paragraph. You get a letter telling you to come back to Playtime Co. and find your missing coworkers. You arrive, find 2 monsters, and just before escaping, a doll kidnaps you and tells you to go kill a guy whose only sin at this point is murdering a bunch of orphan torturers. She then tells you your coworkers are dead, but oh, you can't leave yet because there are orphans we need to save. But only the human orphans. The other orphans who are all turned into toys can all go die in a fire, literally, as she plans on blowing them all up the moment she escapes. But neither of these plans ever amount to anything because the blow everyone up plan backfires and the prototype tells us that the orphans are all dead. And then after getting killed by the prototype and getting revived immediately, so that was pointless, the game decides that if it was worth being pointless once, then it's worth being pointless twice, because we accidentally revive guy we spent several hours trying to kill because Poppy Playtime has absolutely no idea what the fuck it wants to do with its story. The end. Now, it would be easy for me to say, this is bad because the writers are bad, but here's a bigger plot twist than anything we got from Poppy Playtime because I've been lying to you this whole time. There is one more thing I want to compliment about Poppy Playtime. There are, legitimately, a few good stories in here. The only issue is, they're misplaced because Poppy and most mascot horror has fallen into a trap. Rather than focusing on making good intrigue, development, and investment for the game's plot, they're putting all that into the game's lore. And that is the core of the problem. Now, before I dive back into the salt mines and pull out that Excel sheet full of lore that I promised you, let's go over some of the writing in this game that I think is actually good, because this will help us define what lore is story relevant and which is just filler. We have one story that involves one Dr. Arkins. These are letters sent to her family detailing her hopes for working at Playtime Co., slowly becoming disillusioned and then spiraling until she convinces herself that bestowing her child with immortality is the best thing she can do. The next and perhaps best example of good writing is about Riley, a child who was sent to Playcare after her parents died, and her story involves dealing with not only becoming an orphan, but then becoming a monster, ending with her decision to resign herself to death via starvation rather than hurt anybody. These are all very effective stories with some pretty solid emotional punches, and once again, I've lied to you all. How does he keep getting away with it? Because while these stories are good in theory, they have 2 big issues: their delivery and their impact on the overall plot. And to demonstrate how poorly these are integrated into the game, let's take an example from BioShock, mostly so I have an excuse to play BioShock. As for delivery, both Dr. Arkans and Riley's stories are just told via lore notes we find lying around. Now, BioShock does this too, but these notes are typically left in areas with some visual relevance to what they're talking about. One is a teacher's note where she's complaining about babysitting on New Year's Eve right before the Rapture Civil War kicks off, and we don't find this audio log on top of a random pile of trash. We find it in the room where the teacher was attacked, and under a bunch of Happy New Year signs. The second problem with these stories is that they have literally zero significance to the plot. Nothing about Riley or Dr. Arkans affects anything we do, nor does it inform the actions of anyone around us. In BioShock, even seemingly random lore notes left by people like Bill McDonough, the man with a very fun name to say, Bill McDonough, were telling their own stories, yes, but also telling us about the developing conflict between Ryan, Fontaine, and Atlas, who are the three main antagonists throughout the game. Compare this then to Riley's story. What does it actually teach us about the plot that we don't already know? Unfortunately, though, these are the best examples of lore notes. Most of them are more along the lines of, ooh, we're very vaguely alluding to a kid who became one of the monsters. Don't you want to guess who? Or, hey, it's the lovable Bringus McGee again. I pissed off management and now I work in the garbage. That is legit like an actual lore note. It's okay. All of this is just filler lore that doesn't affect the plot of the game itself. And there's nothing inherently wrong with filler lore. It can be a lot of fun. I mean, I play 40K for Gork's sake. I read character wikis. I know what it's like. Look how many orcs I have to paint. And the worst kind of filler is when it's clearly just to advertise random characters who add nothing to the plot or the game except for marketing opportunities. But in seriousness, a lot of these standees and filler lore really do just feel like the developers went, wait, our marketable character only has about 10 seconds of screen time. That's nowhere near enough to guarantee toy sales, and then just threw these in to make sure we'd actually remember the designs. And that's the core of the problem here. Writers of mascot horror games focus so much on writing filler lore that they forget to write the actual plot. And to demonstrate that, yes, it's time for me to present my findings. Now, a few qualifiers before we jump into the land of green and numbers. Lore notes that were part of a series, such as Riley's multiple journal entries, I counted as a single lore note. I also didn't count notes or videos that were just tutorials or solutions to the puzzle. I was also as generous as possible when grading these notes, as even though I don't consider Giblet a character who ever does anything relevant to the story, I did count the lore note detailing some of his backstory as story relevant. I did not, however, count lore notes that stated things that we already knew were story relevant. Ooh, you know we're torturing orphans, but did you know that we're torturing them with spoons? Yeah, that don't count. So in the end, what were the counts? No, get out of here, Bendy. It's not your turn yet. Out of the 100 total notes and tapes that I counted, the grand total that actually contributed to the plot was 41.
Chiyu because I can't get Yoshitsune yet. Fuck. Ugh.
Meaning less than half of all the documents we pick up are actually story relevant. You could very easily replace the rest of them with a picture of my cats, and it would change literally nothing. I mean, I probably have enough of my phone to fill that gap, not gonna lie. And this was with me being very generous. If I removed all the notes that talked about characters who aren't story relevant, like Giblet or Yarnaby, the count would be closer to 30% plot relevant. Gee, do you think that's a bit too much filler? And to prove that, let's take a look at those other numbers I've been teasing all throughout this video, because not only did I comb through every single lore note and Poppy Playtime, I did the same for Bendy and the Dark Revival, because I just like counting things, I guess. Who knows? Now, I do have problems with Dark Revival's plot, but to quickly sum up my Dark Revival video, the pacing is lopsided, Audrey's a moron, Joey Drew's characterization makes no sense, and Wilson's motives are interesting but never really expanded on. But I'm here to talk about more objective things, like the numbers on this spreadsheet. And compared to Poppy's lore note, which had a relevance rate somewhere between 30 and 40%, Bendy's rate was a whopping 35.19%, because bam, I've tricked you all yet again. I just keep getting away with it. So then why don't I have a problem with this? Is Cheese actually a massive hypocrite who should be canceled on Twitter? Well, joke's on you. I'm on Blue Sky. And second, we're all hypocrites in some way. But in this matter, no, I don't have a problem with all the lore notes, all for one very simple reason. You see, Dark Revival did this revolutionary thing that mascot horror doesn't really do anymore. The game told a story. It did not scatter a story behind 100 lore notes hidden all throughout the world. And to demonstrate,
yeah, that is one thing that bugs me at the writing of a lot of games. I feel like it was kind of popularized by Dark Souls in a bit, but like just scattering your story does not make your story good.
let's compare the motivations of the game's two main villains. Wilson's main goal is to take control of the Ink World. Throughout Bendy and the Dark Revival, we hear tons of propaganda speeches, we see posters, all telling us about how Wilson has taken over the world and has even slayed the Ink Demon. However, we later directly see that this is a lie when Bendy himself shows up. what's going on then? We do see, however, that Wilson has been developing technology to contain the Ink Demon, and he himself later admits that while he doesn't know how, he's still looking for a way to kill it permanently, and that he's doing all of this because he wants to shape this world in his ideal way. None of these facts that I just told you were conveyed via audio logs or lore notes. They are all directly actions that we witness or hear about firsthand. Now for the prototype, his motivation is to... Okay, so it's not 100% clear right now, but the general consensus is that he's secretly very lonely and wants to make everyone in Playtime Co. immortal so he won't be left alone. Granted, I feel like a guy whose main goal is making friends wouldn't be killing so many people so carelessly, including his own allies, but yeah, guy seems pretty toxic to me, so checks out, I guess. And of course, instead of weaving this into the narrative like Dark Revival did, the only way we can even guess at this is from like 2 lore notes that maybe imply this. I mean, hell, I literally looked through every single lore note and I still had to look this up because Poppy, and a lot of mascot horror, is terrified of saying anything with any amount of clarity, because the more we keep vague, the more opportunities we have for a game theory video. And another unintended side effect of telling your story via hundreds of lore notes is that you're going to miss a lot of them, just due to the sheer number. Hell, while playing the game, I thought I had missed the reason that Playtime Co. was turning kids into giant toys, which is a pretty big gap considering it's arguably the most important question in the game. Well, after reading through every lore note, I still didn't know why, because it's never mentioned, and I thought that maybe it just hadn't been answered yet. Well, it turns out that joke I made in the beginning of the video, it wasn't a joke at all, because the answer as to why these people are turning kids into toys is never explained in Poppy Playtime. No, it's in Project
Why?
Playtime, an infamously buggy, bad, and abandoned multiplayer spin-off game. And isn't this just so typical of mascot horror? No, we're not gonna bother building a mystery, setting hypotheticals, or leading you down a narrative path. We're just gonna put the answer to this very, very important question in a random lore document that 90% of people won't ever see, because that's how you tell a good story, right? Far too often, modern mascot horror isn't interested in telling a good, gripping story.
Hey,
they don't bother
Electrica,
with structure,
good to see you.
suspense, or hell, even planning things from beginning to end. Do you really think that characters like Mommy or Yarnaby or Giblet were planned from the start? I don't. Outside of the prototype in Dr. Sawyer, not a single monster is ever mentioned before the chapter they appear in, nor do their deaths have any lasting impact. What they're interested in is fostering fan theories, baiting lore tubers into making videos like, is Pianosaurus secretly a Buddhist? Not with telling stories that progress from beginning to end.
Oh, I love
mean,
Silent
what
Hill F.
actual plot progress have we had in this game? If our end goal is killing the prototype, the only thing we've actually done towards that goal is to find a formula that can maybe kill
Silent
him.
Hill F
And
has
it's
a
taking
great
us
story.
5 parts and hours of gameplay to get that one bit of progress. So then why are so many people obsessed with Poppy Playtime, with theorizing, with combing through wikis and uncovering every
Yeah, I
last
know.
detail? Because it's fun. But therein lies the problem. Mascot horror is so obsessed with filling out all that unnecessary fluff that they're neglecting to
anyone
write
heard from
actual
Wizard,
stories,
by the way?
actual characters. And a big reason for this is because it's profitable. One very important concept in a franchise is retention. If you keep people talking about your IP, that ups retention, and thus people are more likely to buy when the next part comes out because they want answers. And as I've been saying constantly throughout this video, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. But mascot horror refuses to then answer those questions. And so to keep intrigue high, they're forced to keep adding new questions that also won't get answered, resulting in their stories becoming a bloated mess. And that's not how you build a mystery. The correct way to go about it is to have an answer lead to another question. That's satisfying because humans like answers. But when you just keep stringing along the plot, the story doesn't really feel like it's going anywhere. Sure, Poppy's story isn't done yet, but that just means they're going to have to wrap up everything in part 6. If that actually is the last part and they just don't keep...
I just realized I had YouTube stream going the entire time. Fuck. I'm sorry, Cheesy. I won't... I think I just won't finish the video. I forgot that I switched vids. Maybe I could cut a bunch of that out, actually. Actually, I'll just fucking end, well, I don't know. Ooh, no, we're getting close to when Shark is gonna start streaming. I think I will